All right, hey guys, it is Coach Dotson. I am back here with another video for this week. All right, if you didn't get a chance to see last week's video, you missed out on a good one. Make sure that you go back and watch the first part of the basketball session. We got a chance to go over dribbling and passing in that video, all right? So we got a chance to learn some different dribbling techniques and some different passing techniques. If you didn't get a chance to go to your near basketball court or your backyard or your basketball hoop on the side of the garage, make sure you go get some practice in, get some cones if you need to, all right, and work on your technique, all right? So for today, for this video, guys, we are going to work on shooting and layups, all right? Now, you wanna make sure, just as a reminder, we're gonna have a quiz at the end of this week. All right, it's gonna bring these two videos, basketball videos, together. So make sure you guys are paying attention to some of the things that are in the video. It'll be a really easy quiz. Just wanna make sure that you guys are learning, okay? All right, now, we're gonna start off with shooting. Now, just to start off with some basics of shooting, there's actually an acronym that I learned when I was actually about your guys' age, when I was much younger, just starting to learn basketball, all right? And the word that you wanna use is beef, all right? B-E-E-F. Beef. All right? Now, that stands for balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. All right? I'll repeat that for you guys. Balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. Okay? All right? So, what does that mean, Coach Dotson? All right, so first thing that we're going to start off with, I'm just going to teach you guys just how to even hold the ball when you're getting ready to shoot the ball. Okay? All right? So, I'm right-handed. All right? When I'm shooting, I want to make sure that I have a nice grip on the ball, right? I don't want my hand to be too close, right? I don't want my hand to be spread completely out where my fingers are all the way on the other side, right? Just want to have a nice hand spread out grip on the ball, right? I got a pretty big hand, so it's a little bit bigger than what you guys may have, but you want to have a nice grip on the ball, okay? All right? Then you want to make sure that your hand is under the ball and that you got a little space under there. You see I'm able to stick some of my fingers between my hand and the ball, all right? You don't want the ball to be flat in your hand, and you don't want it to just be sitting on your fingertips like this. That's just uncomfortable, right? So you want to make sure that you have a nice little space there, all right? And you want to make sure that you're using your off hand, all right? So if you're right-handed, this would be your left hand. If you're left-handed, this would be your right hand, all right? Use that off hand as a guide hand, okay? So what do I mean by guide hand, all right? There's no way that you could pick the ball up from the ground, straight from here, up to your shooting pocket, straight with just one hand. No, right? That's uncomfortable, right? Unless you got big hands, you're able to grip the ball like that. But most likely, I can't even do that, okay? So what you wanna do is you wanna use that guide hand. You want to have it really soft on the ball where you can take it off really easy, and you just want to use that hand as a guide to help that ball get to where it needs to be, all right? So if you're left-handed, same thing with the right. You just want to use that as it's helping you get to where you need to be on your release of your shot, all right? So now let's jump into that acronym, all right? So first thing is balance. I'll take a step back so you guys can see me, all right? So for balance, all that balance means is that you want to make sure that you are squared up to the basket, all right? Now, we don't have a rim on the other side, so I'm going to have it, and I'm facing backwards here, right? But I'm lined up, squared up with the rim, all right? Nice bend to my knees, nice balance. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not leaning back, all right? I'm straight up and down, knees bent, slight bend in the knees, all right? With my right foot in front, a little bit in front because I'm right-handed, right? If you're left-handed, your left foot can be just a little bit in front, all right, just for a little balance there, okay? All right? Second part of that acronym is the eyes, all right? You want to make sure that the eyes are on the rim, all right? So when you're getting ready to shoot, you don't want to be looking in the crowd at mom and dad, right? You don't want to be looking at the bench at your buddies that are making jokes and making funny faces at you, right? You want to have your eyes on the rim so that you can know where your target is, all right? You want to know how far you got to shoot. You want to know where you got to shoot. You want to make sure that you got your eyes on that target, okay? All right? The third part of that acronym is the elbow, all right? So this is one of the most important parts, all right? You want to make sure that your hand's under the ball, that your elbow's at a 90-degree angle, all right? So for those that don't know, it's the corner of a square, right? It's not gonna be perfect, but you just don't want your arm to be out like this and you don't want the ball to be way back here, all right? You want it to have a nice little balance, and you can have a 90-degree angle right here, just like the corner of a square, all right? And the last part is the follow through, all right? So that's when you bring that ball up, you got your balance, your eyes are up, you got your elbow here, and you're going to release your shot, and you flick your wrist, and you follow through, all right? You want to have like a gooseneck there, all right? It's like you're dipping your hands into the cookie jar at the top shelf, all right? You get to the top, and you're dipping your hands into the cookie jar as you're releasing that ball, all right? So you guys can see it kind of full motion, just like that, all right? Balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. All right, you guys can see that? So hopefully I can turn around and I can make a free throw or two for you guys so that you guys can kind of see it in full motion, all right? Step up. All right, let me get some balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. All right. Hopefully I can try to shoot one more for you guys. I can make this one. All right, you want to make sure that you guys are balanced. You got your eyes on the rim, elbow, and you follow through with your hand dipping the cookie jar there, all right? All right, we got that, guys? So, remember the acronym BEEF, all right? If you're left-handed, I don't know if I can make a left-hand free throw here, but I'll actually give it a try just for giggles here, all right? So I'm going with my left hand now, right? Get the balance, elbow, eyes, follow through. Oh, this happened. All right, so now what we're going to do, guys, is now we are going to work on the layups, okay, guys? Now, for our layups, layups are where you're really close to the basket and you're using the backboard in order to help you make a basket, all right? So, what you want to make sure that you're doing if you're on your right side is you want to make sure that you have a good gather, okay? So what do I mean by gather? All right, so once you take a dribble and you pick the ball up, you have 2 steps before you have to release the ball, all right? So if you're near the rim, you pick it up, you got 2 steps. So if you're on your right side, shooting with your right hand, on this side, you want to make sure that you step with your right foot first, and then jump off of your left foot and use the backboard. So you want to hit it right in that little square, right there, all right? You want to hit the ball right in that little square in order to help you make the basket, okay? All right, same thing if we switch to our left side, all right? If you're left-handed, and even if you want to be a really good basketball player, you want to be able to lay the ball up on both sides with both hands, all right? You want to make sure that once you pick that ball up and you get ready to gather, you take a step with your left foot first, all right? And then you're going to jump off of the right foot, and you're going to lay the ball up with your left hand, and you're going to hit it right in that little square right there, all right? So I'm going to run over, and I'm going to try to make 2 layups. I'm going to make a layup on the right side for you guys, and then I'm going to make a layup on the left side, all right? So you can see it in full motion. All right, right, left, right, and I use the backboard. All right, we're going to change sides here. All right, we're on the left side, left, right, left hand, layup. All right, has everyone got a chance to see that? We'll go again. All right, right, left, using the right hand. All right, we're going to switch sides. We're going to go left, right, left hand, left. All right. So, as we break down those 2 things, guys, those are some of the basics of basketball, all right? Shooting and finishing layups around the rim, okay? All right, so when we're going through shooting, guys, you want to make sure that you remember, make sure you have the ball, you got a nice grip on the ball. You want to make sure that your hand's under the ball, you got enough space to put your fingers there. You want to have good balance. Your eyes are up on the rim, elbow, and follow through. All right? Make sure that you're going through those different techniques. And then when you're going to your layups, guys, make sure that you're gathering. If you're on your right side, you step with the right foot first, and then you jump off of the left for a right hand layup. All right, if you're on the left side, left foot first, jump off the right, left hand layup. All right, so hopefully these tips were pretty helpful for you guys. What I want you guys to do is go to your nearest basketball court. You can go outside by yourself so that you're still quarantining, or you can go out in the driveway if you got a basketball court there, all right? And practice on your shooting form, all right? Get really close to the rim. Just work on balancing the ball, having your elbow, and making sure that you guys are following through. Get about close to 50 to 100 shots in a day, and I guarantee that you guys will start to see results if you do that every single day, okay? All right? Make sure you guys are working on the layups. Make sure you guys check out for the quiz this week. It'll be over the dribbling, passing, shooting, and layups that we went over in these 2 videos, all right? And most importantly, guys, get out and get to practicing, all right? All right, until next time, guys.